cord, the cord might be, coming out here because I wrap it like this, and I've been wrapping like this for like what 2 years now.
Oh,
I think I I moved my water and I hit the cord, and it was like, where'd my camera go?
all done.
And I got the color right and everything.
Murphy's
Hi
Law. So
guys.
lately, I swear, Murphy's Law has been hitting a lot.
Yes, yes. Well, that
We got
I
the
need
regulars here.
I need a new camera, obviously.
No, it's such a good
Everything we were
camera.
doing so perfectly beforehand, and then I went and took a sip of water and hit the cord of the camera, and it went out. So now I'm on my stinky computer camera, which my coloring is not right, and I don't know how to do that. And the husband walks in.
As expected. As expected.
That's okay.
What were we talking about before that happened?
Zoe.
Oh, that's right. So she's going to
Yes.
be illustrating a book,
Hmm.
and it's adorable.
Yes.
And she's being paid in Robux gift cards.
Good.
Oh no, Anita, you're getting Murphy's Law too.
Yeah.
Yeah, if it can go wrong, it has. Knock on wood that my computer does not decide to take a crap on me.
Hmm.
It has been doing that lately. Started with
Ooh.
glitches with some different programs. Now I've got my monitor keeps flickering out. Yeah. So not that I have the money to fix it, but it's gonna have to get fixed. So I reached out to my ex-husband. He knows the best, he finds all the best deals on everything. I'm
Yeah.
like, here's what we need. It's time to bring the computer up to speed. And so he sent me a laundry list of items that we need to look at replacing, and hopefully that will work and I can stop having my glitchy computer.
Yes, I need a new Logitech.
That's the same camera I have.
Yep. Yeah, but I wrap it like this, and I think it has it has done something to the cord, and it's always in my computer bag. So when we're at home, it's in my desk, so it's not getting hit or having mouse dropped on it or whatever. So
and then on top of that, my car, it's the infotainment system. So it's the radio, it's the satellite, it's the CD player, it's big brick. That went out too.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Well, you can always sing to yourself, right? Or put the music on your phone.
No, because I can't even hear it. I try to plug into the auxiliary and it just glitches. It just static and glitchy. Like the whole system is shorted.
Just have your phone going in wherever you put it on the dash or whatever. You don't need it to go through the speakers, do you?
Yes, I do. I can drown out my horrible
voice. You want that bass beat, girl.
Look, we got to drown out my voice, okay? It's got to be loud enough.
Yes.
Yeah, so it's been like just everything has been glitching out lately.
Yes. Well, I'm my work computer, I don't have the T. I actually had to paste. Actually, I have tape across it. So when I'm typing, I said to Darren, I said, if I'm typing like it sounds like I'm angry, I'm not. I'm just trying to get the T to type. Because I don't want a new computer, because I'm retiring in 7 months. I don't want a new computer. Yes. And I can actually hear that song as you wrote that.
Yep.
So
out there for all of our audience, let's hear your glitches for the week, your Murphy's Law moments, because we need Misery Loves Company.
And this computer, The S, the D, the N, and I don't know why the C are like smudges.
Oh, because you've used them so much,
Yes,
they rubbed off.
yes.
Yeah.
I'm like looking at it. I'm like 1, 2, 3, and well, the V is sort of too. So.
But when you're typing, you touch type. You don't really actually look at the keys.
Right.
So
Exactly.
you don't notice it as much.
Exactly. So it's I don't notice it, but yeah, this is from 2017 or 2018, so I'm probably due for a new computer.
Don't touch the gods, no.
Yes, knock on wood, knock on wood, knock on wood. And if I do it, I have to get it before April 1st.
I love that your retirement date is April 1st.
Yes, that's the last day we are working, and we are actually going into the office because it's a Monday. So it's the Monday after Easter. So we will be down in Connecticut. We'll walk in and go, here, here's our computers. Wander around, cause chaos. If people are even in, because they're required to be in starting Monday. Tuesdays and Wednesdays are required in the office if you're not fully remote.
Okay.
And then you have to choose one other day, and it's either Monday or Thursday. And Fridays are fully remote. Okay. So yeah. Yep.
Yeah. Rebecca says, am I the only one that keeps a spare keyboard in the closet?
Possibly.
Well, if you're a hoarder like me, all of the reject keyboards are still in the closet. So you have one if you need it, but you don't want to use that one.
Yeah. I think I have a keyboard somewhere for my work computer, but I don't have multiple ports anymore. Okay. I've only got one port, which is, for my mouse, and then one port for my headset for meetings.
Okay.
So yeah. Wants to use
no
the
one
spare.
wants to. Yeah, exactly. Nobody wants to.
Right.
And I'm particular about my keyboards too. I annoy everyone because I have the loudest keyboard around. I have
yours is probably not louder than mine with the mutated T.
Well, if it's a mechanical keyboard, it's that typewriter sound.
Yes.
It's that loud clack every time you hit the key, and I need that feedback when I'm typing, like, especially when I'm trying to get in the zone. Like that is part of what gets you into the zone, is that keyboard sound.
I have to be careful with this one because I know my typing has changed, so that it's a really hard click. Like, I have to be this. Ooh, was that yesterday?
You've been getting hit with a lot of storms lately, Rebecca.
Yeah, yesterday we got hit pretty bad here. It was actually scary. I mean, being in a trailer during a really bad wind and hailstorm is kind of scary.
I can imagine.
Yeah, and I was outside and I'm sitting there and it's like 3:30, and all of a sudden it was like it was night. I look up and I see, leaves and limbs flying by the front door, and Darren goes, you might want to come in here because I'm sitting in a aluminum fiberglass room.
Mm-hmm.
He goes, you might want to come inside.
Yeah.
Like, okay.
Just to be safe. Oh, I'm sorry, Anita. Everything going wrong. I feel you. I know exactly how that is. Hopefully you didn't screw up anything else.
Yes, you do have a hurricane.
Hurricane again.
Thursday. Okay.
2 days. Yeah, just a little thing, but they add up. All those little tiny things that keep going wrong just add up, and it's like,
Yes.
I told my daughter the other day, I was like, when I go crazy, just smile and nod because you knew it was coming. It's been enough going wrong. Just smile and nod.
Ooh.
Oh.
Ow.
You're dislocated due to pressure change. Ow.
Ow, yeah. Yeah, I'm sort of watching those because we're just hoping that we don't get the rolling effects for the 21st.
That hurricane that came up through California, that was funny. It was such a nothing hurricane.
Yep.
We were all joking about it. And then the next week we got hit by some really good storms and there was a lot of flooding. So of course the flooding Vegas pictures are always hilarious to see.
Yes. Yeah.
There are certain areas that are definitely prone to flooding. And I'm looking at these pictures going, I know that spot. I know where that is. No, you don't drive over there.
You don't drive over there when it rains. Because you'll just be swept away.
and when I was about 18, I had just moved out of my parents' house. And I was living in an area that was on, higher ground. Mm-hmm. And my dad, for some reason, got it in his head that I was going to be flooded out where I was and demanded I drive back to his house where it was safe. The only way to get there was to cross one of the major floodplains. And I tried and I floated. Car went in and then floated backwards.
Oh my gosh. Yeah.
Yep. Yeah.
No, I was just like, I was a little unnerved by that.
And I laugh though at the flooding pictures because the locals, we all know not to. Just don't drive. But anybody new to the area, somebody's gonna have their car float. Somebody's gonna get stalled out. Mm-hmm. There are certain areas that look like rivers with any water. Now, apparently the stretch from California to Vegas, the only road from California to Vegas got nasty flooded. Yeah. So I'm sure that was fun for anybody trying to get back and forth between the two.
Yeah, I know. While we were in Alaska, in New Hampshire, there was, like torrential downpours that broke up roads.
Oof.
That, the water went under and then the roads came out and I was like, holy cow. Somebody didn't build that road right.
Water's a powerful force.
But yeah. But we haven't had a thunderstorm up here at the beach for a couple of years.
Okay.
Nothing like the one the other day because it was lightning everywhere. And it was just like, thunder constant. And then the wind, because it cropped up really quickly and the wind just was whipping. They said it got up to 60 miles an hour at one point. And I wouldn't doubt it with the way things were. And I was looking for the tornado. I was really looking for the tornado because it was that loud and that violent. And I actually I went to the door and it was rattling. So I had to pull it and lock it. Pull it and lock it so that it wouldn't just fly open.
Oh, that sounds like so much fun.
It is. It was.
Ooh.
Yeah. Exactly.
Well, and the weather's just getting worse, so.
Yeah, and we're actually in a heat wave right now, which is, well, actually, I can't say heat wave. It's probably the only summer we've had. The last 5 or 6 days. It's been beautiful. Absolutely beautiful up here. So, yes, I'm still burnt.
Had a little fun.
Yes, I did. With, having my daughter here last weekend and the kids. We spent basically 2 days on the beach.
Oh, nice.
And those were the first 2 days we've been on the beach all summer.
Wow.
Mm-hmm.
That's shocking.
Yeah, because before we went to Alaska, it was raining and gross. With the exception of my birthday, it was beautiful and we went kayaking up at the lakes. Down here, it was cold and bitter up until we left. Mm. And it was chilly up in Alaska, so it didn't really matter on, body temperature getting used to. And we came back and it was still cold and rainy.
Do you think the summer is just going to extend later?
I don't know. This is the first Labor Day weekend. Actually, the last couple of ones have been nice, but not like this. This was hot. We had to have the air on. We have the air on today. It might actually extend through, September, October, because we didn't really have a summer. It's been raining up here. Mm. I mean, my daughter's backyard is still dug up. It's been dug up since April because they've been waiting to put in a patio. And and every time they're getting ready to come and do it, it rains, and they can't put the patio in when it's raining.
Talk about Murphy's Law.
Yeah, exactly. It's we stepped on the plane to go to Alaska. We've entered the twilight zone. That's exactly the way we both feel. It's just like nothing. It's like we stepped into an alternate reality. My husband said that the other day. He goes, I just feel like when we stepped on that plane.
No, I'll believe it. I'll believe it, because from July on, it has been weird.
Yes, it has been. Yeah,
like shit started in March.
Did we die? Is this hell? I love my husband, but that was just such a funny line.
Yeah, maybe we did.
Go to Alaska for better weather. Yes.
Yeah, there you go.
But it was just, it has been weird. It has been very, very, very weird. Very stressful. We're both very stressed, although with my mother getting better, I don't know if I mentioned she was going for surgery last time.
You did.
It was successful. She's out of danger. So it's like, yay! So one less
big sigh of relief.
One brick off the wall on my back. So
well, and good news too. Allie and Devin got their first apartment. They signed the papers. They'll be moving in over the weekend. So yay, there's a positive too. we need a little good stuff right now.
Yes.
Hey, can you go back and reset things, please? I like the way Rebecca's thinking. Maybe you need to go back through the portal and
then come back and well, some things I don't want to go back. You two both know. Yeah, some things you can't go back. But yes, I'm starting to feel somewhat normalized now. But that's because I'm getting sleep. If you notice, I'm not coughing every 2 seconds. Yes. So sleep definitely helped with that.
Sleep is a good thing.
Yes. Yeah, getting solid sleep for, somewhat catching up, but yeah. So the COVID crap is finally dissipating.
Thank goodness.
There's a word, yes.
and speaking of words, how are we on writing? What are you working on?
I am working on Modern Goddess, and I've written the beginning and I've written the end, and I'm in the bridge section. And I have to get them from the Canadian Arctic to New York City.
Okay.
And I've had some fun with the Canadian Arctic. Moose chases. Being chased by a moose, yes.
Nice.
Bear face off. That was fun.
That could be interesting.
Yep. Wolverines. So that was the Alaskan, I was like, oh, that's part of
your research paying off.
Yes, my research. So yes, I've had some fun with that.
Well, good. Are you feeling more motivated about your writing, or are you just drilling to get catch up?
I need to catch up because my editing deadline is looming, or it feels like it's looming. But I'm feeling a little bit better about it.
Okay.
Yeah. So that's good. But yes, it is. Absolutely. And oh yeah.
I can't think of you hear the word moose and I always think Moose and Squirrel, and then Rocky and Bullwinkle immediately comes to mind.
Yes.
My brain just goes down the wrong path.
Well, Moose and Squirrel is supernatural, so yes, but it's not that moose.
It's just where my brain kind of flies off the handle there.
That's okay. So I've had some fun with that. So that was good, but it's coming slowly. And I have that, and then I've got to write my Christmas elf, the end of the Silent Night trilogy that I wrote. So Joy, Silent Night, and then this one. And it's funny. No, it's to jump behind a wall of trees. Dive into the bushes behind the trees.
Sounds like a fun scene.
Yes.
Yep. But that, if you're enjoying it, if you're feeling better about writing, it comes easier.
Yes, exactly. And now I have to get into the sort of, get them on the water, because he has a boat that he has to bring down.
Okay.
So I have to get them on the water and figure out some fun water challenges. Seasickness is in the script.
Yes,
So I'm
that's
like,
a good one.
I'm thinking of the Valkyrie on Asgard. I don't know if they actually sail. I'm thinking they have more of the space hovercrafts versus being on the actual water. So that that'll be a new experience.
But the mind is working, though. That's the important thing.
Yes, the mind is working, and then I got to get Frost. She is the main character, the secondary character to Chrissy in this one, and oh yes. And I've got to make sure she doesn't make winter and summer in New York City at this point.
I don't know. It could be fun.
Yes, exactly.
I'm all for bad ideas at this point.
I know. So that's just a fun one, and I've got to get that out in short order after this one.
When is your editing deadline?
For this one, it's October 5th. For the Christmas one, it's November 1st. Oh. So I have,
Okay. Yeah. That's some pretty tight deadlines there, considering September is going to fly by.
Right. Exactly. Wedding. That's all I need to say. Exactly. Wedding.
Yep.
And I've got to sit down and write. I haven't been writing on the weekends because I've been with family and stuff. And, last weekend, I don't think I even opened the computer.
Wow.
Yeah. Not until Monday after the kids left, because I was like, I have a release tomorrow. I have to do some promo images at least. So yes. So Ancient Goddess came out on the 5th. That's Tuesday, right? 5th?
Wow.
Yeah. Yes.
This week was a blur. Just so you know, this whole week I blinked and it went from Monday to Friday. I don't know how that happened.
Yeah.
I lost complete track of this whole entire week.
Yeah. Oh, yes.
Oh, 2 new writing partners.
I'm so sorry.
Are they the fuzzy ones? I wonder. The kittens like to get up on the keyboard.
Yes.
Yep.
Yes. The cat on the keyboard. What the
one
hell?
insists on adding spaces and then dashes. Yeah.
It's a what the hell, kitty cat?
Yep.
Yeah. So, I'm
and
getting
the other
there.
Races.
Yes. Yeah. I just need to get through these, and then I have one other one in the League of Supernatural Assassins that I said I'd do, but that's not due until July, but I want to get it done. I do want to start ours. I know you are like, even if I get 100 words a day from you between your editing stuff, I gotta do something like that because my husband's bugging me too.
Yes.
Because he totally enjoyed the other series. Totally.
It was a good series.
It is a good series. It is a good series.
What is this?
Popsy.
Gotta love kittens. Gotta love kittens.
Yes. So I have to get back into a routine.
Yeah.
Which is, something my husband has said that he needs to get back into to sort of get some normalization after,
Yep.
the fucked up fallout that we've had. Sorry for election, folks.
The wedding, get back to where you're at, because you got to close down the trailer, right?
Yep. October 15th. so yeah.
And then back home, back on routine.
Yeah, because that week we have to go to Connecticut because our coworkers from Romania are coming in, so he wants to meet them in person. So we'll be down at Vicky's or my parents. I don't know.
Still a little bit of time to.
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah.
And then I still am debating about going to the Rhode Island Comic-Con.
Okay.
Just to go, the Smallville cast is going to be there. Ooh. And I'm like, that was, my weakness. Like I keep saying, should I go? And I really would like him to go with me, but he's just not into that shit.
Now you got to take somebody who would be into it. Otherwise they drag you down with their boredom.
I don't know if he would be bored.
Okay.
I think once he got in there and saw, he might be interested in some things.
Okay.
But yeah, I thought about taking Billy and Steph.
It's fun when you go with somebody who's just as excited to go.
Yes. And he knows why I want to go. Like, he knows I want to go see my eye candy.
Fair enough.
But yeah, I was going to bring him the game series and sign it and say, thank you for being my eye candy and inspiring this, and give it to him. You sent me a picture. Oh. Let's see.
We'll get secret pictures being sent.
Yes. And I haven't gotten it yet.
Uh-oh.
Where did you send it, sweetie? Huh. Hold on.
It'll show up eventually.
Yeah, it will. I'll get a ping.
the Comic-Con for Rhode Island?
November 4th.
Okay.
And 5th. So.
Now we're hitting that time of the year that like warp speed. Like this year has already been super fast. But between Halloween and New Year is just complete warp speed. There's no breathing room for October to January.
Oh, yes, I got the picture.
Uh-oh.
You got it too.
Another big storm. Oh, she sent me too? Is that the ping that I just heard?
Yes. Yeah. So oh, kitty cats.
Yes.
Yeah. When once we get back from Connecticut, I know he wants to go down to North Carolina.
Okay.
So we might go down. We have to figure that out, or if we want to get sort of into some headspace of normalcy, which I don't think we're going to get into it until, April 1st.
Is that the lesson this year, is learn to just work through chaos?
I think so. It might be, because I'm like, okay, after that, that's the thing. I've got to find out what our schedule for going down there is.
Mm-hmm.
Because I don't know if I want to just get back and jump down to it. But I have to get the tickets. And I have to get the picture with all the cast.
Yep.
Because the whole cast is going to be there.
Oh, then you got to do it.
And I'm like, Darren, come on. You'll get to meet, the Dukes of Hazzard. That's something he would get into.
Then you have to. You just have to pull the trigger. Just do it.
Yeah. I'm waffling. I'm totally waffling.
The theme of working through chaos, though, that it's painfully apt, I think.
Yes.
Because it seems like that's been the whole year.
Yeah.
And the chaos just keeps getting more chaotic.
Yes, it's like building on each other.
Yeah.
Building on itself. But maybe maybe the stars will, calm. Is Venus calming or no? Or is she, being a twatty bitch?
We're in a Mercury retrograde right now, and
maybe that's why I'm writing.
We're out of Venus's retrograde. She's now recovering the steps that she went through before the retrograde. So we're in the shadow period still, but yeah, Venus is finally done with that. But we still have to retread our steps again. Mm-hmm. So basically go back to August, and that's where Venus was before she went retrograde. You're repeating the themes from August with a different
I don't want to do that. that just gives me the nightmare.
Yeah.
And you know exactly what I'm talking about.
And then we've also got, the Mercury retrograde, which there's your electronic malfunctions right there. Any communication malfunctions.
But I'm writing. Mercury in retrograde always sometimes.
It works for you on writing.
Yeah, it's really weird. Maybe that's, the electronic malfunction. There you go.
It works better for you. It works in your favor. Normally it doesn't hit me as hard, but like I said, my computer's been glitching. My radio, the whole thing, including like my backup camera, DVD, everything has been glitching out. It doesn't work now. Mm-hmm. Like, what the hell? And then I'm having to basically build a new computer to figure out what could be causing my system to glitch, because it is old as dirt. So yes, that's part of it.
Yeah.
But I need it. That's literally the source of my income. So if the computer doesn't work, I'm screwed.
Mm-hmm. I still have my Vio from before.
That's my backup. My stupid little red laptop is my backup right now in case the computer goes down.
Yeah. Yeah, because I've got that one that I could load the Microsoft too, but
it's not repeating directly. It's the themes that were happening at that time are what we're retreading, but you're retreading it with a new view because you've already been there before. Now you know how differently to react.
Okay.
I got EMP'd.
Yes. Yeah. That actually, in the theme of what we're talking about, that actually makes it a little better.
Okay.
Because, as you said, we know how to react.
Yeah, you've been there before.
Perhaps it'll be easier to shut those doors, because there are doors that are going to be slamming.
Yes.
Yes. Regardless of what happens, they will be slam closed. Sometimes you just have to walk away from toxic. That.
Yes.
Yep. So
I'm just hoping that I will react appropriately. I've promised I will be good.
I will lend you my strength. You can lend me yours.
Venus deals with themes of what matters to us. We always think of Venus and love, but it's actually what makes life worth living. It's the things we value. So when a Venus retrograde comes up, you're rethinking the value you place on what is happening or what you're doing. Mm-hmm. So when you get the Venus retrograde, you've done something or you've lived through something, seen the problems with it, and now that same theme is coming back, but you are more aware of it and you can react differently than maybe you did before.
Yes, which is good.
Yeah.
Which is good. Although
sometimes the same path,
just as long as I don't have pointy objects.
Sometimes punching them in the face was the right option to begin with, okay?
I will have knives with me because I have steak for dinner. Yes, we're being a little
I promised I would be on my best behavior. Yes. I did. I promised.
Yes.
And I have a babysitter, so there will be somebody to yank me away from a bad situation, hopefully.
Yeah, I'm hoping the mama bear doesn't come out again. Because she is fierce.
But mama bear comes out when mama bear is needed, though. So there's that.
Yes. Yeah.
We're being as cryptic as possible.
Yes, we are. That's okay. Family is fun.
Yes, so much fun. We love them.
Yes. I'd rather talk about my refrigerator. You got me laughing and coughing.
But it's good fodder for stories. You can always write those things into a story that you would do.
I could always have bloody deaths.
Hey, it's therapeutic.
Mm-hmm.
We've said it how many times? It's cathartic, when you have a bad day, that person that pissed you off is now somebody who's going to die in your story.
Yes, and die horribly.
Brutal ways that you can.
Yes, and I'm pretty
plausible
creative.
Deniability.
Yes, I'm pretty creative. And I have friends here. Did I tell you, on a different note, I don't know if I told you this, but when my son was living with my daughter, he was paying her rent and paying her for things. Every message he sent on Venmo with the thing was cryptic.
I like this.
Like this is, like he never said hiding the body, but it was like, this is, I make it 24 cents to make it look legit. Things like that. I'm sorry I didn't clean up the way you wanted me to. Or this is for the cleanup. Yes. Well, actually, and Vicky's like, I am probably on some watch list somewhere. I'm like, you probably are.
Oh, I like that. I like that.
And I said, has he been doing it with the wedding payments? And she goes, thankfully, no.
No one saw me leave.
Yeah, things like that. It was cryptic, like, this is for the thing buried in the backyard or something like that.
I love it.
Oh yes. Oh yes. Actually, those are Billy's, not mine. Those are my son. But yes. So when she started reading them off, but around the fire, of course we had a lot to drink, but we were just laughing. And our friends who went on the March cruise with us, they said, "Can we crash the wedding?" And we were like, "Yes," because he's the one that got Billy the wooden penis that he put on the table after the
I remember
the barrel thing, and he says, "I'll bring it." He says, "Here's your penis."
I love it.
I'm like, yes, please come to the wedding.
That's like me and my oldest. So she has a dachshund, right?
Yep.
She's got a little wiener.
Yep.
The jokes just write themselves.
Oh yes.
She came and she got a busted lip because the dachshunds are cuddly dogs. They really like to snuggle. So she comes up and she's like, the dog's name is Aunt Dooley. And Dooley busted my lip, and I was like, well, you shouldn't let wieners near your mouth. The jokes write themselves.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Yes.
And we all play along too, because I'll call over her fiance and I'm like, hey, what the hell? Why are you letting other wieners near her face? And he just plays right on in.
Yep. Oh yes. It's always fun. But I I half expect them to show up.
Okay.
Because I told them where it is. I told them what time.
Sounds like it'll be a fun addition to the party. Maybe the icebreaker you need.
Yeah, they would be amazingly fun to have at the party. We didn't have any of our friends on the list because it's such a small wedding.
Yeah.
And I think if we had friends, it would have been them because they've gone, you know, they've gone on trips with us. They've, you know, been up here harassing my kids for years.
Practically family.
Yes, yes.
Yeah.
And yeah.
That's the kind of fun you need to have.
And they're the couple we're doing the cruise in May next year.
Okay.
Our anniversary cruise. So yes, we're gonna just go and have a blast.
We hope they crash then, because that could be exactly what you need. The stress reliever, the, you know, distraction.
Yes, yes. And my mom thinks she's going to be able to be there, so that's good.
Oh, yay.
Yay. Even, you know, not sure for the whole night, but, you know, at least for the wedding and dinner. So that'll be good. That'll be good. So
see, there's some bright spots. There's some good things.
Yes, there are. Yeah. And we laugh and you know, they've heard the entire saga. So they're very supportive of us. And they're gonna be at our house for New Year's. So we're gonna have a drunken New Year's.
It's the best kind.
Yes, yes. Make pizza.
Oh, ringing the new year right. I like that.
Yes, exactly. Exactly. Make new memories.
Yes.
Exactly, which is what we need.
Fingers crossed that no more Murphy's Law, no more bad luck, no more glitches. Yeah.
Yes, yes.
Smooth sailing, especially through the end of this month.
Yep. And other luck to you for other things too.
Yep.
Yep. Not only the weddings, because both of our children are having weddings. So her daughter, my son, not together.
Nope, not together.
Because that would have been
that would be hilarious.
So yes.
I do love they're a week apart. It's
Yep. A week and a day.
Yes, a week and a day.
Yeah.
And it's just funny that both of us are having the same stress in different ways, but same exact family stress.
Yes, family, lovely. Lovely things.
Yes.
Makes it very hard to concentrate on writing.
Yeah.
You know, when you're sleep deprived and angry. The anger I think I have let go of.
That's good.
Ish.
I haven't let go of my anger. That's the problem. I'm like,
I have moments of grace and moments of fury. Put it that way.
I'm like rehearsing different scenarios in my mind.
Yes, and the words the proper words and, you know, the scathing words. Which one is going to come out of the mouth?
When the reality is, I just need to.
Yep. Exactly.
That's it. I just need to not say anything, turn and walk away. But am I gonna be able to do that?
I have to make sure my other half does that.
Yeah.
Because he'll get the death look from me.
That's the hardest part. That is the hardest part.
I can be scary as hell.
I don't doubt that.
Well, I'm normally not. I'm normally very normal and very, you know, low key and yes. So, you know, when the death stare comes out, people run.
Yeah, instead of thinking up plots and other stuff, I'm just rehearsing non-existent conversations.
Yes, just to get it out of your head. Yes, yeah. That's tough at 2:00 in the morning, though.
Oh, yeah, tell me about it. Shut up, brain! Just shut up!
Please just turn off so I can get a little sleep.
Yeah, and then I end up turning on the TV. Well, I can't fall asleep without TV anyways, but I usually watch reruns because I don't need to listen and pay attention because I've already seen it.
Yeah.
But when the brain doesn't shut off, then I have to switch to something interesting to watch, and then I don't fall asleep because now I'm focusing on that instead.
Yes. Yeah. Yeah, last night we binge watched, what is it, season 4 of Jack Ryan.
Okay.
So I didn't write it all because I'm like I gotta spend some time with hubby, and I'm like I was trying to get it on the TV. My Fire Stick here is acting up. So yes, I had
Oh,
technology
another
issues.
one.
Just-
No.
yes. So I put it on my computer and then plugged it in, and it worked fine.
Okay.
I'm like,
yeah, why there but not there?
Exactly. It still worked. I got around it. So, although the audio was coming out of my computer, so yeah, I did turn it down because I was like, I'm like, otherwise my ear would be like, because I had it at 100. I had it all the way up because the audio was coming out of my computer. It came out beautifully though.
Okay. Well, good then.
Yes. So yes, we did have technology issues with that.
See?
Yep. Like, oh yeah,
Something's going on. There's too many
Yes.
weird things glitching for no reason.
Right. Yep. And it's like it wasn't lightning or anything last night. So, well, it could have been that there were down lines in town, just not in this side of town. So, whatever.
No more glitches. No more glitches.
No more technology glitches. Yes. No more technology glitches, please.
Shit just needs to work.
Yes. Yeah. I have to back up things because I haven't backed up in a bit. So I got to back up some things.
I spent a good portion of this week because my computer's been acting up, sending everything to the backup drives, moving things around just in case it fails before I can get it fixed.
Right. Exactly.
God help me if the computer goes down with all my stuff and I can't recover it. I mean, that's my entire job.
Yes. Yeah.
Everything is done through this computer.
Yep, exactly. So, backup is very, 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 very necessary.
That took a lot of time. So less got done this week than I would like to have gotten done.
Yeah.
Thanks to that.
Yeah. Oh, you haven't seen these pretties.
Oh, what you got? Is there some more covers?
Yes. Hold on.
Looking at pretty covers.
Yes. Let's go here. Let's go window.
I'm still wondering how is it already Saturday? It doesn't feel like it's supposed to be Saturday yet. Oh, hello.
Yes.
Ooh.
Yep.
Oh, I like that third one the best. Ooh.
Very good. Yes. So yeah, that was I saw that and I'm like, ooh, I want.
These are so pretty.
Yes. Yeah, this was ooh, I want.
Yes. Oh no, Anita, you lost files in December.
Yeah.
That's the worst. When technology fails us and we rely 100% on that technology, it's devastating. And try as you might, you don't always end up backing up as well as you hoped you had.
Yeah, I usually try to do it weekly now. Not so much daily unless I've done a ton of writing. Which, good and bad. You know what I mean? But yeah.
Yeah, I was working on different chapters this week, editing, and I would get to the end of a chapter and go to either hit save or something, and then Word would just lock up. And when I came back, that chapter that I just worked on was back to the original. 3 times in a row, the same chapter. And I'm like, what the hell?
Yes.
How is this happening? I'm not redoing this again. What the fuck?
Yeah. And this is the December one that I need to finish.
Oh, let's see. Oh, that is cute.
Yes.
That is so cute.
This is the follow-up to Silent Night.
Okay.
So, yes.
Yep.
So she's going to cause all sorts of havoc with Chrissy. in New York City.
We like havoc.
because it was
Just not what happens to us.
It was summer and Santa wanted Christy to take her away because she made it snow a lot in the North Pole because she and her boyfriend broke up. so yes.
Okay.
So now Christy is coming to save the day and trying to figure out what to do with her and while she's fighting monsters in New York City like normal.
You know,
her normal job.
Yeah. See, we like when our chaos goes to characters, not us.
Yes, exactly. So I have to finish that book. It's just another cute short story for Christmas. And
yes,
then
reading about havoc. Much better.
Exactly.
I do not need to live my characters' lives. Thank you very much.
No. And then of course, this is the one I'm writing right now that is going to be out in November.
Okay.
You've seen this one. Hold on, share screen.
I've seen this one?
I think so.
Okay.
I think you have. I know you've seen Ancient Goddess, but this is modern.
Oh,
Goddess.
yes.
Yep. So, that one. And then this is out now.
Yeah, that one's pretty.
Yep. Yes. Yeah. So
Very
that's out
cool.
now. And that's the second one. So, yes.
Well, you're still chugging right along.
Yeah. I'm very close to 40,000 words. I was shooting for 30.
Okay.
but it's going to be more than 40. So that's okay.
That's just fine.
Yeah. I was shooting for a novella, but now it's going to be a short novel, which is good.
You need enough words to get the story out.
Exactly. And now I have to get them from boarding a boat in Canada to New York City. So.
And you've written the beginning and the end. So now you're stuck in the middle trying to bridge that gap.
Yes. Yeah, it's the bridge gap, which has some decent fun things to do and funny things to do before I transition into the real, shitstorm. Yes. So it's trying to write lighter, humorous stuff when your whole personal life is full of heavy shit.
Yep.
Is really hard.
Yep.
It would have been easier to write, the shitstorm right now than it is to try to do this bridge with humor and tension and sexual tension. And yes, there's sexual tension there.
So would it be better, since you're in the shitstorm right now, to take a little bit of time and write the shitstorm for the other book?
Maybe.
Or is it harder to switch the gears on those?
Maybe. I mean, that Christmas book is more lighter anyway.
Okay.
You did you read Silent Night?
It was a while ago.
Okay. Yeah. So that was, it did have heavy stuff, but it was very much around Christmas. So this, and this elf is very, very Christmassy, very, very needy, very high maintenance. And when she gets emotional, it snows.
I love it.
So, and she hasn't found her one.
Yes.
And she's pretty much been through all the elves in the North Pole. So it's
I'm liking this elf the more I hear about her.
Yes. Yes,
I love her.
Yes, exactly. She's fun. So, Chrissy's got to kind of say, why do you need a man? She did say that to her already. Why do you need somebody?
Hey, sometimes you just need your other half to feel whole.
Right, exactly.
And until then, you're going to wreak havoc and make it snow all over the place.
Exactly.
I love it.
So I have to try to figure out who I'm going to match her up to. you know?
Could be interesting.
Yes, exactly. Exactly. And keep her out of trouble because Chrissy has to fight monsters.
Made it through all the
elves. Yes.
Look, she had to try all of them just to make sure, you know. I get it.
Oh yes. Oh yes. She's been dumped by all the other elves.
Oh,
I'll put it that way.
that's terrible.
Aw. So yes.
You know,
Yeah,
try before you buy.
So so that'll be fun, and I just have to get through this bridge section. I have to actually focus and have time to write. So Monday night football, yes, writing. Maybe no, tomorrow night, maybe once we get back, because we're going over to our friend's house who we have not seen since before Alaska. Every time we try to get together.
Before you went through the portal?
Yes, before we went through the portal.
Ah, and you haven't seen them since.
No, and they went to Alaska the week after we went. Like we went, and then they were there a week later.
Oh,
we were supposed to go with them.
Did they go through the portal too?
We were freaking supposed to go with them. Initially, but yeah. So, yeah. So we have not seen them since they got back. They got back a week later than we did.
Well, if you do find this portal, please close it.
Please, I will slam that mother closed. So
return the time to normal time. Stop all of these weird glitches.
Yes. Get us out of the Twilight Zone.
Now, there's been like some Twilight Zone glitches that I've experienced too, where I could swear to God I looked at something, and the next time I look at it, it's totally different. Or time glitches where I'll look at the clock, and the next thing you know, it's hours later, and I don't know how that happened because I swear I just sat down.
Yeah.
And then the reverse happens sometimes too, where I feel like I've looked at the clock, I got so much done. I look at the clock and it's been 5 minutes. It's like,
it's that Venus bitch.
What the hell just happened here? Like I got 3 hours worth of work done in 10 minutes. That's not normal.
Right. Exactly. It's been weird. Very weird. So hopefully somehow I can close this.
Please close the portal.
Leaking Twilight Zone gap. We're all feeling. That just sounds gross. So yes.
And on that note,
I don't even want to know what the stars are saying for the rest of the year.
I have had to stop looking because every time I look, it's like no, I don't want to see this. Because we had the right now I think we've got 7 celestial bodies that are in retrograde right now.
Okay.
And that's a lot of backwards energy.
Yes.
And that just causes problems. And because a lot of them are slow planets, they're going to be hanging around for a while. So it's like, I just don't want to look. I don't want to look anymore. I'm going to wait until we're all moving forward again. And then I'm going to start looking because right now shit just ain't working.
Right. Exactly. So, here's to crossing our fingers we can get back into the writing groove.
Venus goes out of retrograde, still in shadow. Jupiter goes into retrograde. It's like, God damn it.
Yeah, I don't know how many. I mean, it seems like everybody in our chat room and you and I are going through this weird Twilighty Zone.
It has been a lot of just random stupid glitches is the only way I can say it because nothing's working the way it's supposed to.
God, your program's glitching.
Shut it off and turn it back on again. Have you tried rebooting it? Tech support 101.
Yeah. It's reboot. Well,
Well, hopefully next time we check in with everybody, things will be in a better spot and we'll all be more productive and happy and
yes, and hopefully I'll have next week we won't be here.
Right.
Because I have to move shit somewhere. And
that didn't sound ominous.
Yeah, yes. And then the week after that, I may have pictures of the wedding.
Oh, I definitely want to see.
I may.
Okay.
I might have some of the pictures from the photographer by then.
Okay.
I'll hound her for them, or hound Vicky. I'll hound the wedding planner.
You have an in with the wedding planner. So.
Yes, I do. Yes, I do. Yes, I do. Thank God. Thank God I haven't had to think of a thing. Neither has my son or anybody else on our side. Out. Yes, it does. An hour has gone by. Holy shit.
I know.
There's that wacky time.
Yeah, it's just time's doing its own thing right now.
Yes.
But next 2 weeks we'll touch base again and we'll hopefully have good stuff to say, less glitches.
Yes, yes. Hopefully, at that point, at least on my side, there will be some stabilization. And then I will give you all my good energy. So, thank you all.
Yes, thank you for hanging out with us, guys. We love you.
Yes, yes.
And we will be back again in 2 weeks.
Buy a book.
Yeah, that's basically how my marketing is just dwindled down to. It's just buy my book. Just pick one, buy it. I don't care. Whatever.
Exactly. We love you all.
Bye, guys.